I want a little bit of lightning. What does it matter if it ends? But I don't want to live in silence. What does it matter in the end? I want a little bit of lightning. No, I don't want to be a friend. Because these feelings are. What does it matter in the end? This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack.
Meanwhile, the city closes out Season 7 with Rival Day. Represent your affiliation and become the new champions of the city. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
So the New York starting five, and for Detroit, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them. Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Shot from free throw range. Karen grabs the miss. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Lee, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Here's Howell. It's hauled in by Knowles.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Detroit with the ball after New York gets the three. 13 feet away. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Jones with the ball for New York. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Will it go? And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Out to the right wing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Knicks leading by 4. Back to Jones. New York moving the ball around. Here's Knowles. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Clock at 6. And that one is off.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Paul can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, Jones. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Kicks it to Paul. Driving the lane. That shot no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. That one rolling around and rims out. Detroit trails by 4. Lee outside. Jones against Paul. Fires from deep. Detroit, no good that time either.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
They need this one. Rebound, Detroit. Lee outside. going to go that time, and New York will come the other way. Jones looking for an opening. Covered by Lee. Knowles. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans! Get ready for the DET Squad! Get ready for the DET Squad!
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And right now for the Knicks, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And it's Jones with the ball for New York.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
So it's the Pistons now. The Knicks making the shot. Back to Paul. Shoots from the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Knowles powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Defended by Jones. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Misses from close range. New York leading by 4. From 18 feet away. Rebound, Detroit. Driving inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Jones. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 2. That's good from Paul on the assist by Lee. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Outside, Green. Pass to Guerin. On the left block. And the shot is long. And, well, Detroit shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Moreland with the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Mr. Moves. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Got a hand on it. Moreland. Guarded by Jordan. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Little General. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Here's Mr. Moves. Up and in on the layup. Mr. Moves got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here is Skinny, guarded by Jordan. Here's Skinny. Jordan with some nice D. New York shooting 42% to begin this game. Here's Mr. Moves. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
2 minutes.
Lobbed up there for Green.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. There's Moreland. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Lee. Here's Moreland. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Skinny. Lee trying to get open, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And the pass to Guerin. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Lee. Second chance shot. It's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Mr. Moves passes to Guerin. From deep. It's good from long range. And the Knicks lead by 3.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Moreland. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside, Jordan. The shot, no good. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Passes it to Moreland. Here is Skinny, guarded by Green. The shot, no good. Here's Guerin. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
New York shooting for the game at 42%. We've got the little general Lee out there with Skinny. Then there's McMillan. That's the group for Detroit right now. Rebound, Detroit. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Down low, here's Moreland, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Skinny. Pass to McMillan. No good with the layup. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to McMillan. Over George. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Mr. Moves. Outside, George. Here's Mr. Moves. The layup off target. Pistons shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Rebound by McMillan.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now, here's George. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Lee penetrating. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Lee's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
York going with almost an entire new group. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. This is to George. Takes the 3. That shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
13 feet away. It's hauled in by Knowles. New York trails by 3. Outside, Jones. Passes to Knowles. And it's blocked. Ball against George. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Now here's Paul. To the left side wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Here's McMillan. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
New York trails by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Knowles. Outside, George. No good off the back of the rim. Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's in there. He's got 10.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Knicks pull it in. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And there's the pass to Knowles.
New York foul. Second personal foul.
Pistons leading by 3. Paul outside, takes a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
To New York.
New York trails by 3. Outside, Jones. He's covered by McMillan. Rebound by McMillan. And, well, Detroit shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Passes it to Howell. McMillan kicks to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Jones up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Here's Howell. Stripped away. Jones drives in, and they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Time called here. Pistons decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So both teams making some changes here. He takes it in, and there's a nice one-handed slam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Jones. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Defended by Paul. Pass to Guerin. And the clock.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Richie Guerin at the line for 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points in the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Jones. Here's Knowles. Pass to Guerin. Rebound by the Pistons.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Goes up on the high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
There's the pass to Knowles. And Jones has it in the corner. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Detroit leading by 3. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Knowles. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Feeds to Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
From the baseline. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
She wants a T-shirt! Get ready for the DET Squad! Get ready for the DET Squad!
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. .156 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Moreland. 8 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Green passes it to Guerin. Pass to Mr. Moves. It's blocked. They retain possession. Three-pointer. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. Pistons leading by 5. He in the posts. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Mr. Moves passes to Guerin. To the paint. The 8-footer. Unable to get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Out to the wing. Pass to Moreland. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Skinny. Basket counts. Skinny's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. And so it's New York with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Green, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Green's got his second bucket of the night. Here is Skinny. 4 seconds left, and he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so is Detroit, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. checking out Detroit. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. New York trails by 9. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Defended by Jones. Lee kicks to Howell. 5 on the clock. Ball left side. It's hauled in by Knowles. New York trails by 7. Here's Guerin. Poked away. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stop.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Guerin. 5 points in the game. Count the basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Covered by Lee. And he drives in. They get it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 14.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
It doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Pistons making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Good on the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Defended by Jones. There's the dish to Lee. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got 8 points.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Back to Jones. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Guerin. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Guerin's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Over to the wing. Howell passes to Lee. Pistons passing it around. And there's the drive. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul outside. Now the pass to Howell. Going inside. Guerin grabs the miss. New York trails by 3. Right side, Jones. Pass to Guerin for the tie. That one doesn't drop. And it's Detroit the other way.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
First one falls for. And the Pistons making a change here. McMillan's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. New York trails by 5. Pass to Knowles. Outside, Jones. Shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To the right side. Defended by Jones. Here's McMillan. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Lee. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Knowles. For New York, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And here's George. To the middle. And the basket by Knowles. 10 points for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Defended by Jones. And Jones pulls it down. New York trails by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The pass to McMillan. Guarded by Green. Lee outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Howell. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Passes to George. For the lead. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Defended by Jones. The Knicks pull it in. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. It's deflected. Defended by Jones. Driving to the basket. George with the defensive effort.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And, well, Detroit shooting 43% from the field. Trying to get something going. And Jones sends it back. Knowles from 12 feet out. Off target at the rim. Defended by Jones. The pass to Howell. Back to Lee. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by New York. Covered by Lee. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Teams changing it up here. Knicks on defense. 3-point lead. Moreland dishes to Lee. There's Moreland. 8 points for him. Down low to end the run, and the layup is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside, Jones. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul, second
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
No good on that one. And he can't hit the second. And, well, Detroit shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here is Skinny. He kicks it to Moreland. Lee outside. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. With the second effort. And it's good on the way in. And the Pistons lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Passes it to Mr. Moves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
And from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:46 left to play here in the third. Here is Skinny. Takes the 13-footer. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Guerin. He's got 9. That one good for 2. Guerin's got 11 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Moreland. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. The putback and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point New York lead.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier finally finding the bottom of the net.
And Jordan sends it back. New York shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Here's Guerin. 11 points in the game. Off on that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Moreland. The turnaround jumper. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And for New York, Guerin, no good. Detroit trails by 3. There's Moreland. Tries again. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against New York.
At the line for your Pistons. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Guerin. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here is Skinny. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. And New York will come the other way. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Moreland. Sinks that one from the post. Moreland's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Guerin. Here's Jordan. Goes up again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting for New York. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They grabbed their own miss to take the lead. And Jordan sends it back. Pass to Guerin. New York moving the ball around. The baseline J. Rebounded by the Pistons. Guarded by Jordan. So they take the lead. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead.
New York calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go to get back on track.
Let's see who's the loudest. Get ready for the Dance Squad. Get ready for the Dance Squad.
The Knicks is making a switch here. Knowles is checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Paul. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Paul.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Paul. Moreland kicks to Howe. The pass to Paul. Here's Moreland. Off with the layup. A three-point spread on the scoreboard. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
This is it to Guerin. Over Paul. That one wide left.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Pass to Howell. Pass to Moreland. Paul with the ball. There's the three. And they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Howell with the drive. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's rebounded by Moreland. Moreland's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that
deuce. The pass to Guerin. To the left wing. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Howell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the wide open shot from Paul. Nailed from three-point land. And it's an 8-point Piston lead. New York, no good that time either.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Guerin. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. The rejection by Paul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Lee's checked in for Little General. And a switcher also for New York. Jones checked in for Mr. Moves. Detroit leading by 10. There's the drive, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Covered by Lee. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the layup. 22 points for him. And, well, Detroit shooting about 42% so far. Defended by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Knowles. And it's Jones with the ball for the Knicks. With the floater. That shot off the mark. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Howell. Here's Lee. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Knowles. Rebounded by the Pistons. Howell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Defended by Jones. Ball right side. Guerin grabs the miss. Guerin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the pass to Knowles. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And, well, Detroit shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. And the 3 ball is good.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Guerin. Some solid D from Paul.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Kicks to Lee. Guerin grabs the miss. New York trails by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Detroit.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. And it's 8 points for the dude.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Defended by Jones. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Inside, it's tipped. Down low. And the basket by Knowles.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Guerin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.
Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground sound. I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jack spots and filling my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew. Always sitting down, now some until the afternoon turns to the moonlight. Funky tracks, freestyling all night, doing it right. No one with tight music make it better. My crew banging through blocks like from my problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand your man's got flows, and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground heads will fiend this musical genius. Transglobal by the books, like Barnes with noble hooks, armed with overlooked talented guests. So God bless crooks, the loops. Live, something for your troops to sit around and bye-bye. From Camel, Double and Fest,